Hi people, it's Ellie here. My generation and the generations to come have been raised on the internet. We grew up with it and we evolved with it. Instead of turning to our peers or our parents for information, we turn to Wikipedia. Instead of calling our friends on the phone, we text or instant message. For as long as I can remember, outside of schooling, all the information I've gathered in my life has come from the internet. From my experience, younger generations feel very proud about what we know. We're all very open-minded and not afraid to go into the depths of the internet to find out more information. We look for information and try to educate ourselves on what is right and wrong in society. Rhyming with Oranges made a video the other day about his and his father's views on catcalling. I'll leave a link in the description. He talked about how his father said something problematic and he started to correct his father. That being said, the night before I actually watched this video, I had a conversation with my father after he made a homophobic comment. When he made that comment, he didn't realize it was being homophobic. It's just something he grew up saying. But that's the difference between his generation and my generation. When you say things like, oh, that's gay, is problematic, not offensive. Today's generation isn't tolerant of ignorant people and will correct them in a moment's notice. For example, we all have that homophobic or racist grandparent. If they say something that's problematic, we all just kind of stare at them. We know it's wrong, but since they were raised differently in a different society, they don't see it as wrong. But what makes me happy is that younger generations aren't standing for it. When someone makes a rude comment or catcalls, we call them out on it. We let them know what they're saying is wrong and we tell them why. The internet taught us and gave us more views on the world. Therefore, if younger generations keep this up, hopefully in the future when I'm an old woman, there won't be homophobia or racism, or at least there'll be less of it. Believe it or not, I have faith in the generations that have been raised by the internet. We aren't afraid to stand up for what's right and fair. And I hope that one day my kids and my kids' kids will correct the mistakes that we're making now. The world isn't perfect and it never will be. But if generation after generation keeps trying to correct the mistakes of others, hopefully this world will end up better for it. So if you keep correcting and educating people, hopefully one day we will eliminate all these awful things in the future. No more catcalling or homophobia or racism or whatever. Just keep talking and educating yourself and educating others and the problem will slowly disappear. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like if you like and subscribe, and that's it. So I'm gonna go. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Imagine Workshop is awesome. Would you like to subscribe? You've got mail. See you next time.